Askreddit thread. What are you 99.9%, 95% sure of? I think these videos are going to be in 60 frames per second from now on, just because I use the same editor. Recorder I use on my Heroes of the Storm videos, and I upgraded to 60 FPS, and I really don't want to go back and change it for when I do my Reddit videos, so enjoy reading Reddit threads at 60 frames per second. It's so ridiculously unneeded that I'm actually me. Since I have a twin sister, it's entirely possible one of my parents mucked it all up at one point, and I could be her and she could be me. I could be an imposter, not even know it. Well, okay. I will die. Nope, you're not on my list. Congrats. Okay. When I wake up in the morning, I won't want to get out of bed no matter how much I tell myself that tomorrow is going to be the day I get up early. Getting up early sucks. Funny that I'm reading this in bed 3 hours after my early alarm. Today is yesterday's tomorrow. I love being able to wake up whenever I want. Best things about being self-employed. I'm 99.95% sure that this comment doesn't contain a single misspelled word. Frantically read your comment 6 times in hope of finding a misspelled word. Glad I wasn't the only one. I really want to stick it to you. The moment when you're a non-native English speaker and can't figure out if it's written misspelled or misspelled. And now I'm sure it's misspelt or not. That I'm never 100% sure of anything. You're pretty far out, man. That my girlfriend doesn't get pregnant when we use a condom. Only if you use it correctly. Oh, don't those have like about 99.95% chance of working? They're not 100. That I'll be laid off in 5 years. What? I wonder what kind of job he has where he knows he'll be laid off. Or like most of the men on Reddit, that I will be laid in the next 5 years. 99.95% sure I won't be. We should meet and arrange something. Pretty sure I don't like peanuts. I'm allergic to peanuts, that's why I'm a lesbian. That I'm straight. No matter how many times you tell me, in all seriousness, that I'm obviously gay, I am still almost definitely straight. There is, however, still that 0.05% of me that is saying, Matt Bomber's cheekbones could kill most of the people in North America, because, let's face it, he's a beautiful man. Nothing gay about appreciating a good-looking human. The Todd appreciates hotness, regardless of gender. Oh, Todd from Scrubs. As a straight man that passes as gay, men kind of drive me nuts. The end. And yeah, I'm 99.5% gay, but goddamn, there is one girl on campus that is beautiful and even I get nervous around. As a friend of a straight man who passes as gay, it probably drives them even more nuts. For a while, he was almost homophobic because everyone would ask him if he was gay, including me. He's much more accepting now, but he was mostly upset that there were very few women interested in dating him. You know, because they all thought he was gay. If you see you have an anime picture on CSGO during warm-up, then you're gonna be a cheater. So true after Dino Sober. Space is big. Compared to what? Something smaller. Your penis. He said smaller, not insignificant. Like if Tic Tac had a penis. Hardly insignificant if OP's mom has mighty breath. Get out, I'm charging you for theft. Going to have to give you a ticket, sir. This is a stolen meme. I don't get that. My heterosexuality. Edit. Cat. What? 0.05% sounds about like my normal chances. Want to grab dinner? No guys, seriously, not safe for work. Wait. I'm sitting strong at 80%. I'm sitting strong at 8 inches. 8 inches and 10 kilograms? What the hell is that made of? Silicone mostly. He calls it the blob. No, guys, but seriously, not safe for work. Sorry, friends. Ooh, it's a live link. Yeah, that's gonna stay blue. Pretty sure there's no one at the top really controlling everything. Just a bunch of opportunists fucking shit up for pretty much for everyone else. But their goal isn't to fuck shit up. It's to get more money and satisfy their greed. It just so happens that the easiest way to do that generally happens to be the way that fucks shit up for the rest of us. Or at least that's what I think. People aren't against you. They are for themselves. That's a good way of thinking about it. Yep, there is no secret boardroom. The evil is money pushing people to do shitty things. And when they see others do shitty things, they feel justified in also doing shitty things. And so we spiral downward, down until something snaps. I'm still a virgin. 0.05% chance that I got raped by aliens when I was still a fetus, though. A foetus. Not my Atar. I don't get it. I'm 99.95% sure that you're asking about a very unusually high p-value. Oh, I took statistics. I don't remember what that is, though. I just know it was a pain in the ass to deal with. Aliens. Edit. In my humble opinion, I'm actually 100% sure that alien life exists, but we'll say 99.95% sure for the purpose of the question. I'm really hoping that in the next couple of decades we'll discover some kind of evidence that there was once some very simple life form on Mars, just some form of bacteria or something. If it can happen twice in one solar system, then who knows how often it would happen in the universe. Yeah, it'd be pretty good evidence that life developing is really, really common, which raises some pretty terrifying questions about why we appear to be alone in the galaxy, actually. This simple blog post of the Fermi paradox kind of explains why it'd be so disturbing to find evidence of life on Mars. It maybe switched from hoping we will to kind of hoping we won't, actually. Donald Trump is a sea cucumber. The Xbox One DRM policy was an inside job by Valve. Okay. OP took a popular post and added percentages in very small increments. Successful at last. Tisk tisk. What are you 99.91% sure of? What are you 99.92% sure of? What are you 99.93% sure of? What are you 99.94% sure of? Nothing for your concern. Let's see, that's the name of this, right? Nothing of your concern. Yep, one of them finally made the top. Congrats, gaming the system. Some people are just really into karma and getting Reddit points. Reddit points, it's karma. He doesn't actually get karma for these, though. I guess he just wants the satisfaction of knowing that a post he made it to the front page. Let's see, it's interesting that all the others were busts, but this one was successful. It's because it has a 5 in it. If you want something to be noticed, it has to end in either a 5 or 0. But give me 4 more days. That I'm pregnant, but I'm 100% sure I'm terrified. I'm going through some things with my ex/close friend, and I'm almost entirely sure that no matter what I choose to do, this whole situation will end poorly and I will be filled with regret. That I am female. That I'll end up homeless, but then the world will be your home. That 60% of the time Sex Panther works every time. That if I have 2,000 possible options, only one is correct, and I pick one at random, I will guess wrong. Oh, okay. Found literalist. No, he's the underline. That it's the Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain Bears. Citizens of NK agrees that North Korea is best Korea. Source, Daily Words of Wisdom from our glorious leader. Adnan did it. 100% sure that Jay is a weird dude. I don't know what that's referencing. That I'll never be truly happy and worry-free ever again. I'm not even 30 years old. I'm in six-figure debt, divorced, don't have a car, have serious trust issues, and only one actual friend. I lie awake at night thinking, wow, I get it now. This is why my father seems so miserable every day. This is what being an adult is for some people. Looks like you just made a whole bunch of terrible mistakes. I'm a month away from 36. I know your pain. My mother introduced me to the phrase, most people live lives of quiet desperation. When I graduated high school, first year working after college, I thought I knew fully what she meant. Now I have 3 kids, a wife who barely acknowledges I exist, a soul-crushing job, and 0 social life, and I realize I've only now started to truly realize what that phrase means. Poor people. I had nothing but fun out of high school. That's because I knew that I didn't want obligations. Oh, I was so terrified of becoming a teenage father that I kind of avoided relationships. Because I knew kids would just ruin my life. See, these people, they get it. They think you need to get married and have children. It's a ridiculously common thing that I didn't know everyone thought was like what you're supposed to do when you grow up. It's like, sure, that's an option, but you don't have to do it. You can have a lot more fun if you stay single and don't have kids who are just going to drain all your money, but that's, I don't know, I don't even want to call it an unpopular opinion. It's not really something other people think of, it's just something they do. It's actually kind of rare to see someone who actively just, like, no, they don't. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling on. It's not really. It's an issue that has equal weight on both sides, so I'm just kind of arguing a moot point. The irony is that I tried to use my parents as a cautionary tale. My father traumatized me at a young age. He would tell me about how he barely slept and that he would lie awake at night worried about money. He told me that the only way to prevent this was to go to college. Go to college, go to college, go to college. What should you study? Anything. I was too young to understand getting a degree is what you have to do if you don't want to worry about money every night. If you don't want to work at McDonald's, if you don't want to be miserable, if you don't want to be alone, no woman would be with a man who can't support them. Your parents are your first teachers, so I believed him. Flash forward to now, I have a degree that I don't use and all the issues I was complaining about previously. And now I'm the one awake at night, and I only think about 2 things. The student loan payment that is over $500 a month. Holy shit. And where my life went wrong. What was the first step? Ever see the movie As Good As It Gets? No, As Good As It Gets? Great movie. One line always stuck with me. What if this is as good as it gets? I think it is. And that thought depresses and terrifies me. Wage slavery. I know now it isn't the best time to mention it, but it's stories like these and the ones above that make me hate the system for what it does. It pushes down those who attempt to rise up. It protects those born into money and gives so many a false hope of getting better. Fuck capitalism and fuck the way the system operates. Hate to break it to you, but I think your mom stole that line from Pink Floyd's song. This is one of my biggest fears, if not my biggest. I'm afraid that even with a graduate degree, I'll be in a financial and emotional hole. I know how fortunate I am with my parents fronting the bill for college, but I worry that it'll be a bad investment for them. I ask myself, will I ever be in a relationship where we both love each other unconditionally for the rest of our lives? At 24, pushing 25, I still have time. The future hasn't been written yet. I just got to do what's best for myself and will make me happy. At least this is the positive side of things. Well, this guy just sounds like someone who has legitimate worries that aren't really founded yet. What would you call someone like this who worries about something that hasn't happened yet? Someone with anxiety, I think, or just, a normal person. It's not always a bad thing. Let's see. That my neighbors are loud on the weekends just to spite me. Fuck you, McKernians. I'm so sick of their shit. Oh, my neighbors are quiet. It's nice. That the stove was off when I left this morning. That a 0.05% is reason enough to go home and check. That my bacterial soap has killed all the germs on my hands. That I'm Laz. That I won't get Reddit gold. Fuck that 0.05%. Thank you, kind stranger. See, he got Reddit gold. Meaningless. That my father is not, in fact, my father. My mother was a hippie and got around, and that's putting it nicely. And I don't stand out in family photos by about a foot, and with very noteworthy hair differences and facial features that I don't share with the rest of my family. Yeah, that's probably true. So what you're saying is, if you asked a random guy on the street, you could say with 99.95% certainty that they banged your mom. Oh, that's mean.